Hey y'all, Rob Treppenall here, Treppenall Landscape. Another quick educational video for y'all. I just met with somebody and it's a common experience. They had to resod their yard because weeds had taken it over. And then even worse, and they spent a lot of money on it, after they resodded their yard, within a couple years, even when they hired a professional to take care of it, to treat the weeds, their yard was still being taken over by weeds. I see this all the time, y'all. Just driving by, here's a couple videos of some yards that I just saw taken over by weeds. You know, for a little while, a few weeds here and there, it's just a cosmetic deal, but at some point those weeds begin to have a momentum and your grass will die if the weeds take over. It'll be choked out, and the weeds can kill your grass. Oftentimes the weeds are a symptom of a larger problem, but sometimes the weeds are just taking advantage of the soil, and if you're not taken care of and controlled, your grass will eventually die, and it can be really expensive. So save yourself a lot of time and a lot of headache. Make sure that you're on a good, solid lawn fertilization weed control program. Whether you've hired a professional or you're doing it yourself, just make sure that you know what you're doing and taking care of those weeds, because eventually they become a very expensive problem. And besides the money, I mean, do you really want to live in a house where it looks like no one lives there? It looks like an abandoned house. I mean, can be kind of embarrassing. You don't want to be embarrassed when you come home to your yard. So right now, y'all, it's a great time of year to get started on a lawn fertilization weed control program. Whether you hire us or somebody else, it's just important that your yard is being maintained, because those weeds can be a very expensive problem. If you happen to want us to give you a quote, hit that learn more button. We can turn you around a quote, usually within just a few minutes. We'd love to work with y'all, and hope you have a great day. Rob Treppenall, Treppenall Landscape.